Hey. Same people, different community. Hello, everybody. Blackbird CD, Christopher Dahl here. We are live on the YouTube. Thank you for joining. Hey, everybody. I'm not sure. There might actually be a bit of a delay. I'm not sure. If there is, my apologies. This is all new for me. And here we are in the sort of renovated studio, slightly renovated studio. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but it's a new thing for me. I mean, these are all the things I did on Twitch, so it's not that new, I guess you could say, but hey, I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad it launched. Oh my gosh, voice coming in loud and clear. Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate that. I don't have quite as many of the new bits in place, but yeah, we're getting there. It was a little bit of a, what do they say, drinking from a fire hose on things like YouTube and video editing, reawakening things in my brain that I haven't worked with in a long time. It's actually very fun. So yeah, hey, hello everybody. Welcome aboard. We are going to start doing live streams over here on YouTube, and looks like for the most part everything's kind of working out pretty good. Looks really good. Oh, thank you. I did actually I had sort of a come to realization moment that my light that I put in back here was really bad. So we've nicened up the room. I'm very proud of the work that Stephanie helped me with here. She suggested the shelf. We got the light recently. It's just it's really fun. So I'm very much looking forward to it. We've softened up the lighting a little bit, and this is still kind of a work in progress. There's extra lights that we want to bring in here that are still in the storage. That's been the story of the year. It's all still in storage. Paint supplies, lights, all the good stuff. Hey, how you doing, everybody? So chat's a little different. I'm hoping that I can keep up with it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting my first warning. Stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Well, that's just terrible. I might have to change that at some point. So anyhow, lighting setup looks great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to be painting behind me here on the canvas, and I don't have a way to actually look at chat yet. I'm trying to pull this up on the phone. Maybe that's the way I could just do it. I could like follow the damn link that I actually put onto my own site, right? There we go. That would be easier, wouldn't it? All right, we're going to try that. Okay, there we go. Updated with a new link. Let's see. Will that actually pull this up? There we go. All right, that's the way to do it. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn the sound down so that I don't hear myself all over the place. There we go. We're gonna be happy. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got a new follow. Wait a second, just subscribed. Awesome. Thank you, Iridium. Hey, very cool. I'm using OBS. I'm just basically, I used to use Streamlabs. I found that it was just really, there was so much going on with Streamlabs. It was way too heavy for my needs. So I decided to just go back to straight OBS. And I've actually been pretty happy with it. I don't do too much other than, the new, like, little Starfield animated bits. So it's a little, just, adding little bits and pieces of stuff. But yeah, there's a couple of little things that we'll be adding as we go. Most of what I've been working on was infrastructure, so I could build more of these kinds of things. So it'll all be a work in progress, but I definitely wanted to give it a scrub. I've wanted to give the site a scrub for so long. It has a chat window. I could show you. Thank you. I actually did get that. I used to use an old iPad back over here behind me. It's an older model. It doesn't even have the latest version of YouTube. Hang on a second. I almost forgot the most important prop. To celebrate tonight, we've got in my little mug here. We have a nice vodka and a Sprite. But hey, thanks for the subscription, by the way. I think I said that. I wanted to make sure. I was just kind of surprised. Cloudbot still launches alerts, which is really cool. So it's kind of like a little vodka tonic with a lemon lime. So thank you. That is the drink of choice tonight, and water. We'll see. So yeah, we've been doing little bits and pieces here. A lot of the behind the scenes work was not only for the benefit of this site, although I've been kind of feel like I've been working on it for 3 weeks now, but also for the Dollhouse Katina side, where we now have the new website over there. I'll be pulling that up in a little bit. I want to kind of see how things will go here. So it really a lot of moving pieces. We've got some exciting things that we want to work on for the coming year, though. And yeah, smash that like button. Thank you. If you like the stream, hit the like button. That's really awesome. Very cool. Let me kick it right on over here. There's a couple of things. Let me see. Let me find my things. Okay, hang tight. There we go. The first big thing I want to show. Hey, thanks, Fallout Gamer. I appreciate it. No, that's all cool. That couple of is that years or beers? No, that's all good. No worries. Over here on the desktop, the very first thing I wanted to share, of course, is the dun dun dun. Well, let me just move it on over there. Sorry about that, everybody. There we go. Trying to pull this up so you can actually see it without my head in the way. We have coming up very soon the 2005. It's 2005. My brain is stuck in 2005. We have the 2025 calendar. We've got that's the cover reveal. That's going to be coming up for pre-order here very, very soon. They aren't the real giant one. They're larger. They're going to definitely be larger than previous calendars, but all the same quality settings are going to be there. I am really excited about the paintings. We've had some good paintings this year. I was kind of looking around, and honestly, the last couple of calendars, I'm like, oh, what do I put in? What do I not put in? And I like my paintings. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to denigrate my paintings, but as you know, especially all of you that have watched here for a while, yeah, they're not always 100%, and that's okay. Yeah. So, but this year I was having a little more of a difficult time seeing what stayed and what didn't, and I guess that's a good problem to have. So yeah, calendar's coming up. We'll be seeing that here pretty soon, and yeah. While we're working on that already. Oh, I just kind of, it's really funny. Last year I felt so bad that I didn't even have my calendar until January had started. That, oh my gosh, I just kind of felt like, whoops. So it was one of the items on my agenda. I had the time. I decided to dive in, and really the calendar publishers that I use now have a really nice. They have like a design template. It used to be you had to assemble it all on your own and give them the giant PDF, but they did a really good job on a calendar creator. And it had all of my old settings from last year's calendar, which is great. So it really didn't take me long. I was like, well, I'm just going to spend an afternoon and pull some things together. What took me the longer time was actually rephotographing some of the paintings, because I didn't really have my photo set up here. It was all, just kind of on my phone. And, we're going to do that. Do you remember to put my birthday on it this year? Yes. What was that date again? Okay, no, I'm sorry. I believe I did. I'll double check it. It hasn't been finalized yet, so we are we'll be getting to that part. But yeah, that some of the details. Thank you for the note. I appreciate it, Stephanie. No. Anyhow, hey Wes, how you doing? Everybody's finding me. Rhonda's birthday is epic. We'll get very special notes. You get special. You get to pick your icon. How does that sound? Look, I'm on the tube. We're on the YouTube. It's important. Yeah, it's been obviously I've been threatening this for a while. I hadn't really given much thought to whether or not I continue the Twitches on Fridays for a bit. I might take the Friday off this week. I know that's terrible. But the one thing I didn't get to on this setup was my outro video. And, the thing that you play at the end of the live stream. Yes, I've got the one that's up on YouTube, my paint flinging one. And I absolutely love and adore that video. I was thinking that I would pull that back in possibly and use that. But I was really, I wanted to work on a new one. And as I got back into Blender in the last few weeks, I really kind of I got excited about making something that might be a fun outro, but also, just kind of an, something that's kind of fun and epic. And it gave me an excuse to dive into Blender in a huge way, at least to the point where I think that I will probably be using it more in the next few years, and that's exciting. So I've showed all of you some of the pieces that I've started to work on. Let me kick back over here to the old screenaroo here. Screen. Give me the view screen. Setting course, Captain. And oh wait, what's the next? What's my previous and next options on this? There we go. Okay, it's a button. Fine. Okay, this is the wrong. It's the wrong one. Aha! Let's go ahead and find this one out. So, anyway, I probably have already shared some of these with you, and if you have, just bear with me. So the thing that kind of got me into it was there's some old paintings. That's really cool. These the nebula generator. I think that's the one that really kind of got me excited, because I thought, well, I now have a machine that can do, let me work with this. My old machine really couldn't do it. And there we go. Got a couple more of those. And once I started playing around with this, I was like, well, I'm going to have way too much fun with this. You'll be moving your subscriptions to Patreon. Wait a second. Subscription to Patreon instead of Twitch. Yes, thank you. Anybody that and Patreon. I thank you for that. A nice segue. Some of you have stayed with me on Patreon for a long time, and I haven't really done anything in the last year. So anybody that has actually been on there, I'm going to be sending out a nice special bit, for that, because it's as a thank you, of course. That to me is important, and so thank you. That would be great. I need to re-up that anyway. So my Patreon work, which I haven't even started, that'll be the next thing that I'm gonna revise, and we can pick that up. So thank you very much, and thank you everybody. Seriously, thank you for supporting me on Twitch with the subs there. There will be a similar notion here on YouTube once I get monetized. So there we go. It'll be, and hopefully that won't take long. Fingers crossed. I'm not too worried. We're well on our way. Anyway, so hello, is this a gold dragon? There's a gold dragon in the house. Awesome. I'm thrilled that many of you I can at least remember your names. That's awesome. They have improved their features. Okay, that's good to know, Rafi. That's good to know. I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, these aren't finished images that I have here. It's kind of yeah, it's Gold Dragon. These aren't the finished images, but it's the project files I'm setting up to get to the finished images. And in a lot of cases, I just want to get the scene and see if it's good enough to continue. And in a lot of cases, it kind of was. And you might see some recurring themes here on these. Here's one that we just revisited that painting here on the live stream. And I've got a nice little setup here, so that's going to be kind of exciting. These are, like I say, they're kind of works in progress, if you will, but there's a theme. I did actually made the little astronauts. I couldn't believe it. They're boxes and remeshes. They're really low poly. And of course, I think I shared this on the Discord. The Space Frogs homeworld. Which, as I think Rhonda pointed out, it looked a little bit like, I think it was Rhonda pointed out, looked a little too much like camouflage. And I have to agree. So I'm probably going to be working on that piece a little bit more as we go. And the ship, of course, that I had in my, that little intro animation that I shared recently, there's not much to it. It's a very, very, they're Blender sketches. Exactly. Thank you. The ship is very rudimentary, but because it's not really going to be seen too up close, it's actually going to be kind of fun. And there's some clever weirdness I'm trying to pull off with rendering scenes and planets and stuff. It's I should pull up the Earth. Holy crap! Yeah, let me pull that one up. Holy smokes! I completely forgot about that one. Holy crap! Let's see. Shoom ba doom boom. Pictures this, and we did have some fun with planets. I forgot about that. Hey, come over here. Thank you. Where did they go? And I can't find any of them. Of course, that is unfair. Unfair advantage. Yeah, where did those actually go? I'm lost, folks, in my own file system. Imagine that. How, who would ever do this, right? Who would ever? Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's not real models. Was it in the moon? No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, these are all old. What the heck? Well, they got saved someplace. I guess it's not that important since I can't actually find them. Highly embarrassing, of course. I really spent some time working on ended up working on a very beautiful image of the Earth. But anyway, I forgot. Yay, we'll get it. There we go. Brussels sprout planet, exactly. So anyway, the goal for this is gonna be to do a nice outro that's animated. So yeah, you're just like you're feeling phoned. I don't know the words. Forgive me. I don't know the reference. Forgive me. God, where did I save the Earth ones? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I might have saved them as EXRs. I'm not sure. So maybe they're just not even appearing on there. Anyhow, so there are some fun things I'm working on. I kind of want to do something that's mini, not major epic. This isn't going to be anything that wins awards. It's just going to be fun. And I think that's the cool part about it is I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm having fun with a thing, even though I'm really sort of stretching into areas that I don't know a lot about. But it's phonetic. Yes, there we go. You're feeling phonetic. So we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I promise. Oh yeah, music. So let's try out some music, everybody. First off, big thank you to the now I've completely forgotten his name right now. The Andrew Allen Orchestra and his Smooth Federation. Yes, you're gonna share my stream on the channel. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Very cool. We could do multi streams now. But a big thank you to Andrew Allen and his orchestra for the Smooth Federation. That's been one thing I've been playing a lot. I'm going to see if this works out, and I'm going to reach out to him and see what we can work out, because I think it's really cool. It's the Save the Earth. I know, right? Gosh. Anyhow, music. So I don't really have the same option of playing music like I had on Twitch. So I've gone into it and found some really cool stuff. Yeah, mini epic as opposed to capital E epic. Yeah, mini epic, just fun. Just fun and cute. Anyhow, let's try out some of this music. It's from the royalty-free side. As always, everybody, let me know if you can't hear it too loud, any of the above, and we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying different channels until we get something that sounds good. This is like supposed to be some sort of modern, futuristic, ambient stuff. It's the stuff you'd hear in the background probably of any YouTube video. But it's cool. I actually listened through a few tracks. It's really neat. It's Fallout Gamer. You have no idea how often I end up singing that in my head sometimes. It's really, my gosh. Boy, did that movie leave an impression. Holy crap. That's awesome. I'm going to keep my phone handy with me when we go and see if we can look over at the painting part. Let's have some fun painting, right? I'm gonna keep this handy, and let's move on over, shall we? Okay, bum ba bum bum. There we go. Whales humping, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like whales humping. What is it? Magma displacements, any of that kind of stuff. Sure. All right, here we go. Can we see anything? Let me make sure. It's really funny. Let me adjust my camera. Hang tight. It didn't keep its settings. I'm very bummed. Oh, that's right, because my bum. There we go. It kept some of them, not all of them though. Yeah, the minute I tried to launch the stream, it crashed. That's pretty hilarious. All right. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Am I live on Twitch as well? It didn't even occur to me to check that. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Alrighty. Hey, Raul Duke. Greetings. How we doing? All right, let's see here. I didn't even think to check on that. I might actually be on dismiss. Let's see. Dun, da, da. I'm live on Twitch. Hey, everybody on Twitch. How you doing? I'm dual streaming. There we go. Okay, so that's kind of the... That's sort of like the kind of magic that I would expect to happen. You turn it off? Okay, great. Well, next time, who knows? So you get the benefit of both. Honestly, it didn't even occur to me that I'm streaming on both of them, which is hilarious. So there we go. After all of that effort, I'm like kind of laughing about this inside. I'm laughing because it's so silly that's the case. Thank you, Rafi was here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The silly part about this, everyone, is that I probably could have been doing this for the last month. But I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited because if I hadn't have waited, I wouldn't have had this really cool TV around my head. Right? I literally made the Jetsons TV frame about an hour before the live stream, which was pretty hilarious. Anyway, music. Too loud? Not loud enough? That kind of thing? Were you okay on the music? Hey, Clendrop, how you doing? For anyone who doesn't know, Space Art is streaming on the YouTube. Yes, it's true. Thanks to my genius setup of the stream software, and this was planned. Of course it was planned. It's absolutely planned. What are you talking about? I'm streaming on 2 of them now. Yes. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, that's hilarious. Music's fine. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Seems to work on Twitch. Well, there we go. So now, either or. Actually, that means I'm going to go ahead and turn on my iPad anyway. After all, so oh no, don't look at the thing. Okay, gotcha. At least this way I can kind of monitor both. Oh, that's just hilarious. Yay! Look at my fine painting from last week, everybody. There we go. All right, here we are. Here we are. Stream manager. Hey, it's okay. You can watch on both. Linda, good to see you, Linda. How you doing? No, we're good. We're good. You're awesome. You can watch on either. So as long as I'm streaming on both, and it looks like everything's doing pretty good on both. Let me pull my laptop a little bit closer. Yeah, we're in good shape here, actually. I'm sorry, the white block. This is actually what I am gonna paint on. I'm sorry to do that. I just wanted to have something on here. I like having my paintings on from before. It kind of gives me a better light gauge, if you will, instead of trying to gauge it against straight white. So there we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to take this painting down because I don't really want to paint over it. Tasty Whale! How you doing, Tasty? Great. Good to see you. Hey. I'm going to explain on YouTube your stream bitrate was a bit low. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Interesting. So yeah, I'll correct that. We'll handle that a little better. I promise. At some point. There we go. That's exciting. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. So I have these really cool little canvases here. I really I've been wanting to do something on them, so I thought I'd pull a couple out, get them prepped, and we could do kind of a couple of small scenes, if you will. Now in 3D. Yeah, if you watch them both at the same time and wear your red and blue colored glasses, you can see me in 3D. Can't guarantee that the streams are going to be in sync, though, but, minor issues. Oh my gosh. Here we are. All right, I'm just going to clear my space off. What are we creating today? I'm going to do... I have a fun idea. We're just going to see how this goes. I know they're really... They're kind of far away, aren't they? Oh my gosh! All right, let's see if I can't adjust this. Hold tight. La da 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 da. All right, let's do a thing here. All right, let's yes, remember professional live streaming. All right, hang on. Let me make sure that focus is in place. I don't trust the focus. Hang on a second. There we go. You got me on a delay, huh? Yeah, I kind of figured that would be that it would be it looked like to me it was delayed. Like there's a built-in delay on YouTube, so I'm not entirely sure. Let's just do the thing. There we go. Actually, I'm just gonna leave my hand there, and okay, cool. Focus. All right, awesome. This is how to trick webcams, is what this is. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to do this. Yeah, they're not in sync. Yeah, I kind of figured they weren't, but YouTube's YouTube is much better quality for me, so you prefer it so far? Oh, that's cool. YouTube delays in case it drops. Oh, that's right, it does. Thank you for that. Seriously. I will probably just better quality. That's actually one of the reasons kind of why I wanted to move over here. It's not to say that Twitch has bad quality. They don't. They do optimize for very fast refresh rates, and I don't really need that with painting. So I'm the weirdo that sets it down to 30 frames per second, but it helps. Actually, this one's probably still at 60 because it's a default. It's kind of a default bit. So there we go. Anyhow, so what are we painting? I'm just going to do some... I want to do a couple of fun sci-fi scenes with these. I'm going to paint on the top one. The bottom one's just going to be here for for moral support. Oh, God. Actually, what I could just do... Yeah, let's not do that. Otherwise, this thing's going to get really dirty. Hang on a second. Let me find a place for these. Hold on. There we go. All right. There we go. You know, it's ridiculously far away. I know, it's kind of funny. This is dumb, but last year I switched my Amazon stick to Roku, and Roku doesn't have Twitch. Oh, same for me, Tasty Whale. I was so annoyed that Roku does not have Twitch. The few times I've tried to broadcast to the TV, I just did kind of like a screen sharing thing, and it worked out pretty okay. All your TV, yeah, all of our TVs are Roku as well. You're thrilled I'm on YouTube. Couldn't get on here. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Loved a version of the Cosmostrator rocket. Oh, I'm glad you recognize the shape. Yay, very cool. Amazon didn't allow Twitch anywhere else. See, that just that's so dumb. That is so dumb. The biggest problems, getting your thing out there. So yeah. Do you think I should try to get the camera closer to this, everybody? Just a general curiosity, because this is really... Let me think about... I have a better idea. Hang on a second. We're gonna do this right. Okay. This is the one thing I didn't do. Remember, everybody, professional artist live stream. Watch carefully. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. We're going to do kind of a thing here. Will it go down? Yes, it will. It'll go down. Ah, there we go. There we are. Ah! As close as you can get it. I know, right? I'm going to try my best. It'll be... It's going to be at a little bit of an angle so I can actually see it. There we go. All right, there we are. I'm not satisfied with my current camera placement, but I like the concept. So I might have to move the bits around above me. There we go. All right, let's do that. Let me make sure that's actually in focus. Hold on a second. I know, everybody, there's a lot of little things. Again, professional live streamer. Bum ba da ba ba da da da. Automatic focus. We're going to do this. Click that off. There we go. Apply. Okay, cool. I think we should be in good shape. Okay, there we are. All right, let's do that. You said closer, though. Oh, right. Crap. Aha. I'm just going to leave it this way for next week, I swear. One last time. Shall we? There we go. I hope there's actually music coming through. I seem to have knocked it off of my... Oh, yeah, my volume control went down. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Awesome. I'm going to bring this on back over here. Okay. Macro! I know, right? Seriously. Gonna need space frog emojis. Oh, gosh, that's a good idea, Rhonda. I've got to get my emojis over here. Yeah. Okay, I need water. Hold on. Can't believe I've been blabbing for almost 40 minutes. All right, here we go. Bum, bum, ba, dum, bum. What are we going to do today? I had some ideas for... Let's slide this over. There we go. It's got to be an easier way, right? There we go. I just wanted to do some little space scenes. So... Let me get my paints out. Here we go. All right. Let me see. Am I actually... Yeah, there we are. We're actually in view here. I'm going to do the... I'm going to go ahead and get some paints real quick, and we'll see if we can't get set up to go. Hey, Ginger, how you doing? There we go. Greetings. Welcome aboard, and thank you again for coming out last weekend. It was so cool to see you. That was awesome. There we go. I don't know if that was a secret. Sorry. Anyway, Ginger came to the house. It was cool. Ginger and Mr. Ginger. It was very awesome. Thank you. We had a really great time on that Saturday. So that was very cool. Thank you so much. Let me find my There we go. Make sure I've got my comments. Not connecting this up. There we go. Pocket-sized spacer. Yes! Little 4x6s. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Let me get my paint. I'm going to get a... Let's see. What do I need for this one? All right. Let me grab that. Hold tight. I gonna grab my paints. I have to find a place for that. Okay. All right. Right on green. And a little bit of yellow oxide. Okay, I know I keep what we've been painting with are these acrylics, and we're gonna keep doing that for tonight anyhow. So yay! 4x6. Yeah, 4x6 millimeters exactly. Yes. Oh, the painting got home safe and sound. Awesome! Very cool. Yeah, we had a great time with everybody. That was a lot of fun. That was very, very cool. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to put that down here. Oh, man. It's going to be exciting. Now let me get a brush that I want to use tonight. Let's use this one. Oh, we want the bigger one. Okay, cool. So before I won't talk about it, let me just go ahead and let me just go ahead and get some paint going, shall we? Yeah, let's just shut up and paint, Chris. I'm gonna go ahead and just lay out some colors while I'm here. Let's see. I've got my titanium white. In fact, I might just go ahead and put a bunch out. We'll just use them as we go. I might see how few of these we get from there. You're having to switch on my phone since I'm trapped in the Okay, that's fine. That's awesome. Stuck. We don't want you to be stuck, but thank you for switching. Thanks for playing along, everybody. I really appreciate it. Got a little Mars Black. I still don't have a palette cam. That is a little annoying. Okay, I've got a couple of different, let's see, I'm going to go with a little bit of bright aquamarine and actually a little bit more than that. I just kind of want to do a couple of fun small scenes. Paint up, Chris. Shut up and paint. Hey, I agree. Little ultramarine blue, because it wouldn't be me without going for two blues. And we will have some other colors. A little yellow oxide for my yellow. I forgot one more. My burnt umber. Here we go. Little burnt umber. And my quinacridone magenta. Again, since these are acrylic paints, I don't put them out before the live stream just because they dry so darn fast. Pretty typical, right? Oh, it's the end of that tube of magenta. Very cool. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if we can get a scene going. I'm going to get myself a little background color mixed up. Going to go with a little bit of whatever this aqua is, with a little tint of magenta, because that's going to be fun. I'm going to use that for one. And I need kind of a deep blue sky, but sort of an alien blue sky, if you will. So I'm gonna get that. I made mud, so that's a very good alien blue sky. Yes. Good job, Chris. Had to think about my colors a little bit here for a second. I needed to go with something a little different, but we're gonna start with this. All right. Let me get some paint on here. Oh, switching over to the paint view. There we go. It is a painting stream. It actually, yes, it actually is. I promise. Yeah, you are going to have painting on your painting stream, are you not? Yes? Okay. Yeah, I want a little bit of a ground color here that's fairly neutral. And we'll work it. We're gonna work it, people. Now, the glares may be terrible, I don't know, but we're just going to go with it. Yeah, this is a decent color. I don't mind this. Okay, this is cool. Hang on a second. Yeah, I went and picked it up to paint the top and the sides just to get a little bit. But, again, professional live streamer. He's gonna just go ahead and pick the thing up so you can't see it. Man, I tell you. It's hard to get this gig. Man. All right. What I need to do is stick my phone, like, right here. So, notes to self for next week. Right? Okay. Want some... I want some mountains. So I'm going to grab... I grabbed my second color with a little touch of white. Just to kind of get them in here. And then... See, that's actually probably why I should have had something on the bottom. That's all right. We're just going to go with it. We'll just bring it to the edge so I can get the bottom edge. Thank you. There we go. Really? Growing pains. Set up, new house, and I'm back. I know, right? It's It's been tricky. Although I have to say I am super jazzed about the about kind of the little quick reno we did down here, and I mean quick, you know. I'm going to give Stephanie credit because, well, she deserves it for so many things. But when it was getting to be to the point where, you know, week after week was going by, and hey, I'm going to switch over in July, and then, you know, here we are at the end of August, I finally said, should I just put a date down? And she's like, that's probably the only way you're going to do it. Which isn't to say I wasn't working towards it, but you need that fear of death, right? Well, hey, come here. All right, you need that complete fear of death. The fear of failure. Yes, where failure is your only option unless you actually do something. So, you know, got a little bit of that. All right, a little bit of painting on the sides, and I'll get right back to it. Let me just whip this out of the way. That's the thing about these ones, though. I feel like if you don't paint the sides of these paintings, you're really doing yourself a disservice and whoever buys the thing. So I just want to get some color on. I'll do something nice later. There we go. All right. I have painted gray. We now have a full-on gray. Yeah, this is going to be good. It's going to be excellent. All right. Washing the whole thing off. Hey. Yeah, doors and corners. Exactly. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Always interesting having people over your shoulder. Exactly. It's fun. What the heck? Thank you, everybody. All right, let me grab a little bit more of my white in here. I want to sort of just get a little bit more to this mountain range on here. And bring it over to the sides. There we go. But Chris, where's the teal? It's coming up. Let's see if I could just lighten this up a little bit. And then kind of soften that up a bit. There we go. There we are. Okay. I'm going to switch to a different brush. Here we are. All right, here we go. Movie fanboy. You're over on Rafi's, right? That's cool. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, who's joining from Rafi and Clee's channel. I appreciate it. Oh, I keep hitting that. I've got to. Oh, that's right. I forgot to move my microphone back too. That's really annoying. All right, I want these kind of. Let's see how this is going to look. Not great yet. I need some deeper, darker backgrounds. Okay, cool. So we're gonna adjust. We're just adjusting. Want a little deeper, darker, and treading towards blues. There we go. Fanboy like Kenobi. Gotcha. Thank you. Fanobi. Sorry. I'm looking at my comments under a phone. So yeah. Awesome. Just laughing away here. Bear with me. All right, here we are. Back to, hey, professional painting. We shall continue now. Yes. Very good. All right. Need more paint than that. Oh, it's sticking terribly, Chris. What were you doing? Is it all transparent colors or what? Nah, it's just acrylic being acrylic. I just got that lower layer on and trying to put a much thicker layer, but that's okay. We'll make this work. What I'm going for here, and it'll be a little more apparent once we get it kinda. There we go. A little bit on the sides. That's not fun. No one wants to see that. Dang. Everyone gripes about how fast acrylic paint dries. We're going to take a moment here and say hello to our wonderful office assistant Cosmo here, who actually is now sitting on a painting. Would you, you're too young to drink. He's overpaid. Yeah. Cosmo likes coming downstairs with me, though. That's like his favorite thing in the world. He was getting into my drink, I think. He's camera shy. Cosmo! Cosmo the assistant. Yeah, it's actually been really fun to have a cat that wants to, like, actually hang out. It's been pretty cool. One of our older cats, Theo, he was awesome. He would come down and sit with me. I gotta remember to microphone needs to be on something else. Sorry. He would come downstairs and sit with me in my studio. That was actually pretty cool. I do miss that boy. I do miss that boy Theo. He was a good cat. Okay, I'm gonna go over these mountains a little bit. I wasn't so fond of them, and I kind of want the background. This is all my background. Ugh. I think I picked one of the blocks that hit the ground. That's terrible. Okay, right. Now let's get. Working up some color. Yeah, I should name Cosmopolitan, right? Well, we actually have... There's a couple of new cats in the house, and I swear they must have had the same dad as Cosmo, because they just look so much alike. It's actually eerie how closely they look. But he's a little dude. So we shall call him Mini-Me. No. We shall call him the Mini-Me. Or logical, yes. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm struggling slightly here, but I know where I'm going. I'll find it, folks. Let me get some color in the foreground here. I think that's going to make me start to kind of see it a little bit better. And the paint underneath is wet enough that it's not only blending, it's downright lifting. So, in theory, I should just let this one sit and we can come back to it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push on, and we are going to do this painting. So, yeah. There we go. Anyhow. Okay. Since we're doing space art, it is logical. Exactly. Cosmological. Yes. Nice. He's cosmological. Oh, I need more than that. Come here. All right, come here. There we go. Yeah, it needs to be a little darker, and I need more of it. All right, here we go. Yeah, Mini-Me. Okay. Where did my sprayer go? There we go. Hey, Stephanie's here. How we doing, Stephanie? Any cats upstairs? Yeah. Hope they're not driving you nuts. Mini-Me was perfect. But yeah. So I'm trying to Bob Ross in some mountains. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Mini Mew. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, sorry. Keep hitting my my microphone. All right. Pay attention, Chris. Do your painting. Paint your shit, man. Okay. Happy mountains. Have to get to the sci-fi part, but yeah. Okay. I kind of need a smaller brush to do some of this. Okay, I'm going to pull the damn microphone over. Da-da-da. Yeah. No one took their goodie bags home. That's right. Nobody from last week took their goodie bags home. We have a we have to talk to you. We have rules in our house, you know. Okay. I decided to do a smaller canvas so I wouldn't be quite as wigged out, and here I am wigged out about a smaller canvas. Got a tabby named Hero. Then a few years later, adopted another tabby looks similar. It was more hyper. Same name Shima. Yes, Ginger, goodie bags. We were gonna goodie bags of extra cats. I don't know if you saw the sign at the door. You're not allowed to leave unless you take, like, you know, 3 of them. I'm just kidding. Of course you can. Of course you don't. Okay. Let me grab some more bits here. Gotta go practice music. Hey, thank you for dropping by, and thank you so much for sharing the live stream. I really appreciate it. It was great having you on here. Looking forward to many more. And thanks for all the technical feedback too, from not only from Rafi but all the rest of you. It's kind of cool to see it come together, right? So thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can get the mountain on the other side here. Kind of. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to do that. Da-da-da. Hang on a second, folks. This is just for the other side. There we are. Da-da-da. If you had him, I know, right? It's fine. We totally, believe me, we totally get it. I promise. All right, so I want a couple little, like, rocks and things in the foreground. There we go. Do a little bit more of this. Hey, thanks, Wes. Cheers. Tell the director he needs a space artist. No, I'm kidding. That's all good. Good luck. I'm glad you're out of Storm City. Want to get some foreground things going here. There we go. This is definitely taking longer than I thought it was gonna. I'm very, very bummed at myself, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the director dailies. Oh, that's even better. And thank you, everybody, for dropping in tonight. This is really cool. All right, now let me see if I can get into this mountain action here. And let's see if I can't do something a little different with this mic. It's probably going to fall right off my desk. Nah, it's going to be fine. Here we are. All right, I'm just going to one-handed paint here then is what I'm going to do. Too wet, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Kind of going for like that desert southwest thing, you know. Do a live stream challenges. Yes, I'm in. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm reading. I'm reading all the comments that I missed. I'm just gonna keep my phone in front of me for now, and I need to take notes on things that are working and not working so great. He's all right. All right, there we go. So we have this alien world with little. We're gonna do rocks and pebbles in the foreground here. I kind of need a little bit of, yeah, there we go. We need a little bit of that to going on there to. I don't know about this music. This is kind of like, is this something out of Pitch Perfect? I mean, it could be, right? Okay. You're making the desert rocks that you seem to, yeah, that Kirk seems to visit. Yeah, it's Vasquez rocks, right? I think that I needed to add one. I need to add one here, so I'm going to add a rock structure up here, and actually this one I'm going to change the top of it a little bit. There we go. We need it to be kind of pointy. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, now I need the back sides. There we are. Yes, that's it. There we go. That's the ticket. All right, a couple more down over there. So I really wanted to do a thing, and I'm kind of digging it. Let me get some more rocks and kind of get little bits down in here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. Oh, Gold Dragon. Yeah, Vasquez Rocks, isn't it? I think. If it's not Vasquez Rocks, there's something. Gosh, what is the canyon called that the Batmobile was always shooting in? Oh, heck. The name escapes me. I want to do some spots of dark down here, so I'm actually going to use my spatter brush and see if I can't get some spatters down here for rocks. I know we don't have any of my emojis. I'm so bummed. Let me see if I can get some on here. Just a couple. I want those ones to be so. There we are. I'm just gonna get a few. I hope they're not too hard to see. I'm getting just some little bits there. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing with the lighter color. There we go. All right, let me try a little bit of the lighter color. There we go. It's too spattery. I need it to just be like this. I can't have it go above this line. My hand will be the guide, right? But I need some detail down here. There we go. Okay. That's better. All right, let me see here. Before I go, smash the like button. That's right. Everybody, if you like the stream and want to follow along, go ahead and subscribe. And please hit the like button if you've been enjoying it. I appreciate it. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for the reminders on that one. I really appreciate it. Loving the tea. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm kind of excited about trying, the colors. So I feel like I need to do a little work on the top up here. So I'm gonna try to get myself a little bit of these colors here. Just a touch there. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can nicen up the sky up here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I really just wanted a better covering of the color. Man, I tell ya. I needed to darken up the sky a little bit. And then we'll get under the clouds here. Trying to get the cloud cover in there. There we go. Vasquez rocks. Okay, so then, but yeah, there is still the other one though. I'll have to try to remember. I don't know if anyone. Ba-ba-dum-bum-ba. A little bit more of that kind of teal up in the atmosphere up here. There we go. Can you see the painting okay? Is it kind of looking all right? Little shadow action going on here. Okay. There we go. Little bits there. Whoop, that needed to be more of a... needed a little bit more white in it. Sorry. Oh. We made the mistake. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now the fun part begins. Looking great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. And now, everybody, we get to the fun part. Sorry, I watched Dr. Strangelove, and he's stuck in my head. Mon Fuhrer. No, sorry. Anyway. Oh, now someone's going to quote me from that. But I love that movie. Peter Sellers was excellent. This is one of your favorite colors. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I'm a fan of this, and I don't jump into some of these colors often enough. So yeah, I'm mixing up some a couple more colors that I know I'm gonna need. So bear with me here for just a second. I'm gonna get this with maybe a little bit more rest of my blue, I think. Yeah, there we go. I think I've got enough of the other. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna roll with this one, folks. I think I'm gonna paint it with the dark first and then use these colors I just mixed up. So bear with me. All right. There we go. Are we still back? Yes, we're back in here. Okay. I'm gonna go for my dark for this one, because we're adding a little detail here. And I need some more water. Just keep that handy. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, with my... Yeah. I can walk! Let's see. Where does this need to go? Let's see here. Da-da-da. I feel... I'm just going to slide this back down so I can get a better attack on it. Ah! The microphone is going to drive me crazy. Here we go. All right. Deep breaths. Go, where do I want it to be? Yeah. I'm going to start from here. Let's go across here. Well, I'm committed. I think I went a little low, but that's okay. We're going to work with it. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, the paint. The paint. The paint. The paint is never, ever in a condition you want when you want it. So I will sit here and struggle with this. Bear with me. By water, you need more. Yes, exactly. Thank you. You've seen through my disguise. Yes. I'm actually out of whiskey right now. It's a sad thing, I know, but that's okay. I did not need the whiskey anyway, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to do that. And then out here. And out here. Oh, a little long. Little long. Now I got to make the top dome bigger. It's okay. It'll give me a chance here. Okay. Since I'm holding my phone here, so I can actually, like, you know, see it, see what I'm doing in the chat. So I'm kind of painting one-handed is what I'm doing. Okay. Now I've painted a silhouette of a saucer, and if you can see it, I think you're going to be able to get an idea of what the inspiration for this scene was, and I'm actually kind of digging it so far. So let's get this. Let's just do this. I've got kind of a magenta color going on here as my highlight, and we're just going to work with that. And then my blue tones. The only thing this doesn't really have any of is yellow, so I might have to find a nice place for that. Okay. Excuse me. I actually expected that to be a much brighter color than it was. It's so funny. You got it, Fallout Gamer. If I was doing a giveaway for that, you would have won. I need to do that. Glowy bits. I know we need glowy bits. We totally do. It's very important. But the metallicity of this saucer might just have to be our glowy bit. No, actually the C57D does have glowy bits. It's got some really good glowy bits, actually. Is that even showing up? I guess it kind of is. I mean, I could do, and I should do, the, actually, I'm going to grab this white here again. Hang on a second. The I shoulds. I'm just going to keep lightening it up until I'm happy with it. It did have like kind of a glowy dome on the bottom, so yeah. Oh, that's way too much. I mean, too much paint on my brush, sorry. There we go. Oh man, I globbed it onto the canvas. That was not my intention. Here, get out of there. Well, if I'm going to do that, then I got to have it over here too. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, the underside of the ship had it was really weird. In space, it glowed, the underside, the dome was glowing kind of red, but then when it lands, it has this kind of like blue-purple, it like cycles, but it's a very bright blue color, if I remember correctly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not gonna look it up. I'm gonna go off memory. I mean, yeah, I can go look for a screenshot, but what's the point of that, right? Okay. So I can kind of make it whichever color I want. And I think, I kind of feel like maybe I might, oh, is that too bright? Let's see, is that going to be bright? No, not too bad. I need some reflected light on the bottom here from the ground, and that's going to be the ground color. So, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Just a touch. We're going to do a little bit of, yeah, like that. A little bit over there. Oops. Yeah, that's too much. Okay. It was like a little, what's the word? It was kind of a split, it's split underneath it. Let's put it that way. It's like the dome has, um, concentric ray things coming out of it, or through it, with the lights. There we go. A little bit like that. Hmm. Actually, I was going to do multiples of these, but honestly, at this rate, I, it's your ship. That's right. That's true. That's true. This is true. It's my ship. I can do whatever I want with it. You are true. That is right. Thank you. Exactly, Rhonda. This is easily one of my favorite sci-fi movies of like all time. So yeah, I to me this movie is in the top. Um, it's in the top list of all time sci-fi movies. I've probably gone on about it many times on the stream, but I really want to get this right. So honestly, I may just keep, I may just push on and work this painting. Who knows? Anyhow, all right, let's pull out the heavy hitters here. We're gonna go for the heavy hitters here. We're going for the white, just straight on white. Because this guy, this ship guy, I don't mean to put a gender on the ship. It's not fair, right? It's don't don't give it any ideas. No. The ship, the ship. Okay, so it's coming down. Oh, how silly of me! I need the most important thing, people. We need to have like a. We need to have it coming down for a landing, right? Okay, this one's getting the red treatment, everybody. I've just decided because this scene needs some red and some yellow, just a bit, so bear with me while I grab my reds. Haha! I've got them. I have the reds. I'm not going to need a lot. So I'm going for... I've got a cadmium red orange. I've got a cadmium red yellow, or cadmium yellow medium, and a cadmium red light. So we're gonna work this engine. We're gonna work it. Come on, engine. I like dealing with cadmium paint. It's just the way I roll. You feel it needs a cow beam. I know, right? Seriously. Well, what did I... There it is. I misplaced my brush. Professional live streamer. Assigned ship at birth, right? Exactly. Hey, Cosmo, what are you doing, bud? He's approaching me. All right, let's get some in here. There we go. Just little touches. Just a little touch of it. There we go. Yeah, cows have been our ambassadors to the alien worlds, right? Oh yeah. But seriously. Okay, I'm gonna get a little touch of yellow. Just a little touch in there. There we go. There we go. Oh, Forbidden Planet, Iridium. The 1950s one with, I almost said Walter Pidgeon. Oh, yeah, it is Walter Pidgeon. Walter Pidgeon, Leslie Nielsen, Anne Francis. The guy that played Oscar Goldman in The $6 Million Man is in it. And Robbie the Robot. There we go. Is it bright enough that it would have a little bit of glow? I don't think so. Maybe. We'll give it just a little evidence of the glow on there. Hello, Danger Zone. How you doing? Howdy. Hey. Good to have everybody here. Thank you so much for playing along tonight. Wow. I feel like this needs some stars. What do you think, everybody? Just a few stars on the top? All right. Heck yeah, bit of glow on the ground. That's right. That's how our UFOs roll. A little bit on the ground. That's it. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to do a little star action here. There we go. Oh, a little bit more water than that. Okay. Hey, Nick the Toy Collector, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to do a couple of stars on here, folks. Here we go. Just gently. Too gently. Okay, hang on a second. We're gonna get there. I promise. Oh, little problem with the star delivery tool. You know, wet the paint down a little bit more. Sorry about that. Okay, trying again. Up the top. Up at the top. Couple of big ones. Yep. Couple over there. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this turned out to be a fun painting. Are you kidding? I'm digging this one. Bit of star action going on. I'm young enough to be in that demographic to not realize Leslie Nielsen had been a serious actor. I know, right? It was crazy. He'd been in so much stuff before he was in Airplane. It's hilarious. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign this one, everybody. I know I could brighten up some stuff, but I kind of want to let it dry a little bit first. So I'm going to find a good color. What would be a good color for this to sign it? There's nothing in... Yeah, I'll just do it in orange. I'll do it in the orange. Here we go. I'm going to set this up here. There we go, everybody. My little nod to artists like Chesley Bonestell, who actually painted the backdrop that was used in this movie. And a few years back, oh, I forget who it was. Bob Eggleton would know who it was. Shoot, because you kept posting about it. Thank you very much. Had some aliens to it. I'm gonna leave it kind of as it is. Yeah, orange and the colors, orange and teal, the colors in your kitchen. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Follow Gamer. But yeah, they were going through it in Hollywood. They were going through the old backdrops that were used in old movies. And some of these hadn't seen the light of day in decades, and they had this one. It's a full, it's the kind of backdrop for like your full studio set, so you could do outdoor scenes. It's enormous. It's like whatever, is it 2 or 3 stories tall for the inside, or 2 stories tall for the inside of a studio, and like 60 feet wide. But yeah, it was. I remember seeing photos of it. It was outdoors, and it was like, oh my god, it still looks gorgeous. Absolutely, and it's being preserved, as I understand it. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, here's my little center. I've always wanted to do a Forbidden Planet scene, and I'll be honest with you, I was getting a little lost in building it up. I knew the color tones that I wanted, but they weren't contrasty enough from the colors that I mixed. So I had to kind of push it in the process. But that's what it's all about anyway, right? So I know it's a tiny one. I know it's a tiny painting, but it's fun. It's really fun. So I had a good time with it anyway, and I hope you did too. We've on our first YouTube video live stream. I've been on YouTube before, I realized, but it was like show and tell things and stuff like that. So this is a good time, and thank you everybody. Out of whiskey? I am out of whiskey actually. Yeah, I'm sure Cosmo drank the rest. Oh no, there's still some left. Here we go. Oh, it's vodka tonight. I forgot to mention. Yeah, it's vodka. Well, very cool. Do I need to? Yes, you do. For the record, anybody, and let's be real here. If the question ever comes to your mind, do I need to DoorDash Christopher Dahl whiskey? The answer is yes. Just FYI. I'm terrible that way. Isn't that crazy? Oh, look at that. It's shaking everything. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, everybody. I can't believe I've kind of gotten to the end of a painting, even a tiny one. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're in the new room here. This is gonna be a fun time, and I've got a couple of things that were a little weird. Like I was kind of reading my chat on my phone, as I was painting, and that I need to set something up. The Twitch thing really kind of threw me. I didn't realize with my configuration that I had set up it up for dual. I thought it was just pick one. oh here. Cosmo typed everybody a chat message. I just want to let you know. There. That was what Cosmo typed. So there we go. Yeah. Anyhow, there's a lot of stuff I like about this. I'm really glad that we kind of made this. We're making the change. We're making the setup. You think, well, thank you. Me too. Thank you. I dig it, and I dig the improvements going on. Yeah, there we go. Cosmo must have the secret. Go play those numbers. Cosmo typed them in. So if you're playing the lotto, go type those numbers. It'll be very important. Oh, very cool. Thank you everybody for joining. We got it off. We got it off. Everyone's going to be clipping me saying terrible things like Dr. Strangelove and all. But that's okay. We managed to pull it off. That's really cool. I managed to pull it off. Stephanie and I managed to pull it off. That's awesome. Cosmos speaking in hexadecimal. Oh my god, what's the code? Cosmos Secrets of the Universe. You know, given that I'm like the sci-fi and space guy, you'd think that I was the one that named him Cosmo, but honestly, that was Jessica. she came up with it. I'm like, not gonna argue. That's gonna work by me. And a big special thanks to Stephanie, because she's been holding everything here together and keeping me on track in a good way. I appreciate working with her, and I'm very excited about the stuff we've got going on. We've talked coloring books. We've talked small things that are related to the stuff we have. Your stream went beautiful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and I completely forgot. This is terrible. Hang tight, everybody. I do wanna take a moment and you know, oh, hang on a second. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. All right, there's my store. Obviously, that's there. But, you know, Dollhouse, the Dollhouse Katina here. We still have a few of the kitties left. Team Tasty doesn't mess around. No, that she doesn't. I absolutely adore the way the site's coming along. A couple of them have found their new home. The top 3 have been adopted. We still have Socks, Papaya, Patches. Oh, Beats here is absolutely... You want to see the cat? Where is he? I don't even know where he went to. Okay, you want to see the cat. All right, I will... Oh, while I go get the cat, hang tight. Let me show you one of my other cool things. Beep. I've got a be right back thing. Hold tight. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get this back on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I have brought His Majesty Lord Cosmo. He's not sure about this. He doesn't like it when I sit, but wave at everybody. There we go. Hey. Cosmo to the camera. Yes. He's absolutely adorable and loves my face, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. He actually likes to kind of just sit next to me, and, you know, I like to have a good time. But Cosmo's my helper. There we go. Professional painter. He has a Be Right Back card. Exactly. Oh, he just sneezed all over the floor. But at least he didn't run across the paint palette. That's another classic. I like this corner. I like how this corner is developing. I like what's happening over here. It's become a very chill space. Everybody says hi, Cosmo. He's licking snot off the floor. So I think that is cat fur. Thank you very much. I'm not sure. He has gotten big, Rhonda. He's so huggable. It's really funny. He'll come in and just walk all over the stuff here. It's awesome. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it got really cold here, and everyone's sneezing. I feel bad. But yeah, anyhow, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and close it out for that. I know I was thinking maybe a couple of paintings, but I'm very happy with this one. I was expecting to spend maybe half the time on this, but I really liked it. Yeah, Nick the Toy Collector. Greetings, man. I know I saw you earlier. Yeah, it did. It went really well. And again, if any of you are still on Patreon, I haven't looked in a while. First off, thank you. We are going to get something out to you as a thank you because of the dead year. And I'm going to be picking it back up again as well as part of all of this. So there will be definitely a Patreon element. So some of the things that I've been working on here that I've been showing you images of, I want to be able to post those up and share them the book covers, for instance, I don't really post those publicly, even on Discord, because often I'm working with a book, an author, of course, or a publisher, and they don't want it shared out to the general world. So I'm going to be getting some Patreon stuff going back on to make that worthwhile. I really appreciate everybody sticking around with me here. We've got the cats, the Dollhouse Actual, and the Katina going. And we are going to be doing a lot more space art. Oh, these little, by the way, these little, I've got like a half dozen, or like about 8 more of these is what I should say. So yeah. Well, Fallout Gamer, that's the plan. Thank you so much for coming up tonight. We are going to, I'm moving things over to YouTube. There were a lot of reasons for that. I don't have like any major bone to pick with Twitch. It's been great so far, but the number of technical issues that everyone's had kind of got to the point where I wanted to start to look. And really, I've been to like 3 conventions this year where people, I would expect people to know what Twitch is at a sci-fi convention, and it just surprises me how that isn't the case. So the first four years here on Twitch have been fantastic. It really kind of got me to a point where I can kind of start piecing together a better experience overall. And so thank you for your patience with that. It's going to be fun. We're going to do some cool things. But for tonight, I'm going to head out. Thank you all for joining. We will be back next week. I will have a proper link set up. We will, you know, what the heck? I may just go ahead and continue the dual stream, but I may just keep it on YouTube because the quality seems to be better. Nick, let me get back to you on Friday. I need to see if I'm going to do Friday as well. Again, I'll throw that again in the chat. If you like Wednesdays or Fridays, let me know. I need to do more streams anyway, so let me kind of see how we're going. I'd like to do more of them. Plus, there are some paintings I haven't finished that we started on our live stream, so I'd really like to do that. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna be rolling with it. And I've had the music. Yeah, awesome. Anyhow, have a lovely night, everybody. Thank you, Jinja. That's a good one. Yes, everybody have a great night. We will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. And here is my new temporary outro. There we go. The adventure continues next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody.